first. You keep them coming.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Jason Sanders has us ready for the start. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule. To the 35-yard line.
Attacking, 18. Pack. Hawk, pack all 80. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Lions. Pack.
They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. He's inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Facial Tootin. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Next, the score is Seahawks 7, Steelers nothing.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Below. 180. Home Omaha. Ready, blue. 32. And middle.
To throw right away is Stafford. Hit as he threw it. Pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of the gun, Stafford. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
20, 22. Like 7.
From the gun, here's Stafford. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to bring this one back. Wow, less than a minute into the game. It's a pick 6 and an early touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Clemson product, Travis Etienne. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and a yard. Once again, it's Etienne. room up the sideline at the 45. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
16 yards.
A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Steeler first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Set.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Set. 280. Hey, 22.
Second down, it's Stafford. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And third down coming up.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Set.
Third and long. Here's Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Nolan Smith. He's in for the sack, and it will lead to fourth and very long. They're going to go. It's Stafford. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Lying. Cougar 19. Purple 80. 70 Timberwolves.
On the ground, it's Tootin to start the drive. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set.
First down, Stafford. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. Try again. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
18 Cardinal. 70 Timber.
Up the middle, here is Tootin. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Play is made there by DJ Wano. From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here with 2. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Devin Bush there on the stop.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. Right back to Tootin. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Tootin trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
18 Rattler.
In motion comes Thomas. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
18 Steelers' 15-yard line. Nothing. 70 Ranger.
In motion comes Thomas. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cougar 19.
Run out of the gun, and it's Tootin. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Here it is on 4th down. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. Tootin trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Viking 18.
No gain on the play.
Trying to punch it in with Tootin. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
The play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready. 70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. Rolling right. Good blocking, and he's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Seattle. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks move out to a commanding 28-0 first half lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
5-0. Ready.
On first down, it's Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. And he'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 28-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. This one just too far for the receiver. That one falls incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
He'll find an open man. It's Allen. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Steady.
Richardson operating from the pistol. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone and incomplete.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Go. Cougar 19. Horace Castro 80. Mustang 19. Go.
Throwing on 2nd down. Richardson. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown Seahawks. That his 2nd TD catch of the season.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? You can't put that ball in a better spot. With timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Cam Little to kick off.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only good for saving face, single cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux, Messa up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Welcome to Orleans with the indicator.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught. Travis Kelce. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
15 yards. That's good for a Steelers.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
19 yards.
A pickup there of 19 yards. That's a Steeler 1st down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Again, it's Stafford. That is left side and taken in by Allen. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Stafford now on third down. That was incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down.
Easy to learn. You go set.
Stafford to throw it. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 22 now, here's second down and 9. Run over center now with Tootin. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
18 Rattler.
On play action, Richardson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is hard. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
51 yards, the gain on the play. That's good for a Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Handoff. It's Tootin. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 7.
Here we go.
It's a toss. Outlined for Tootin. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go. Teddy Lions. Mustang 19.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing game, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready, ready?
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Seattle. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
CeeDee Lamb there to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself. Know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you so?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
280. 70.
Now Stafford. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup.
Stafford now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
It is 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Tootin. Finding space at the 15. And he's got another one. Facial Tootin. Touchdown Seahawks. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. Extra point by Little is good. And the Seahawks continue to bring the hammer down. It is now 49-0. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. CD on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set. 180. Hey, 70.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready. Smash. Like it.
There's a give running left, and here comes Tootin. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
There hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
Richardson, touchdown Seattle. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. CD on the return. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
11. 280.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
17 yards. That's good for us Steelers.
First down, Stafford. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Go here.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Now, a deep shot for Allen.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd down.
40 got. 40 got.
To the air again, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Stafford. That one taken in by Burton. And he's going to have the Steelers 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some.
Steelers 1st down.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And the Seahawks are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
Let's go.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
Panther 60. Panther 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
In motion comes Thomas.
Ready.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's into the hands of the rookie, Dante Thornton. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
Cam Little to kick off.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. CD on the return. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Zebra! Tight end, what's tight end? Tight end on, tight end 21! He goes, set!
A 1st down throw for Stafford. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Down the field, he's got Kelsey. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Steelers 1st
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And more of the same. Another interception.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Bison, 60 Bison, Viking 18, Bronco 80, Cowboy 80. Let's go.
This drive begins with a run by Chilton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he will score. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready? Hey, 50, set.
On first down, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. A short one caught by Kelsey. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. They are going for it. Stafford. And he's going to have the Steelers first down. That was something else. Big pickup on fourth and long. And they get a new set of downs. Working out of the gun, Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make.
He works free, right side, and he will score. Jermaine Burton, touchdown Pittsburgh. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
Get it! 70 Lions!
On first down, they'll go with Tootin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
70 Hawks, 70 Timberwolves, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Viking, 8 Coop, 8, 9, Coop,
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready?
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Mustang 19. 19 type. 19, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
In motion comes Thomas. On fourth down, Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. Crazy. And he tacks on a nice return to boot. He'll get this all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takedown.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first down throw for Stafford. They go right back to Allen. He's got it again. And he'll take this one in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Steelers.
You know, there's so many key factors that allow a play like this, Mike, to have so much success. And, of course, like anything, it starts with the quarterback being accurate. It's such a big part of NFL football right now is the run after the catch. But the accuracy of the ball allows the receiver to turn into a runner after securing the catch. So great job there by the quarterback. And then sometimes it's just a foot race to the pylon and speed kills. And wide receiver gets the ball, secures it, and he does the rest. That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch him by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
They'll run. It's Tootin. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
70, Hawk, 70. 79 Broncos. Street.
In motion, that's Thornton.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
A second down throw for Richardson. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 8.
Riggs.
Here's Tootin.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down.
Past the 60, past the 60. Seven Pirates. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. A ball deep for the end zone. That one caught. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Seattle. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks stretch things out even further. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Omaha, ready, move. Hey, 50. Ready.
On 1st and 10, Stafford in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd and 21. At the 16.
A shotgun snap to Stafford, and he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted, and he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. A toss out wide for Tootin. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on 1st and 2nd down. The last thing you want is to be in 3rd and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third and 2. Here we go.
Tag. Liking 18.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5. Here's a run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Let's go.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Facial Tootin. Touchdown Seahawks. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Little on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their already sizable lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 54. Set.
Stafford now on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out.
And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Killy Ringo.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Get it. Cook, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
In motion comes Thomas. Richardson to throw it here on first down. And he's into the end zone yet again. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Here's Cam Little for the PAT. He's got it. And the Seahawks will add one more onto their big lead. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Set.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of the Nets here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Here we go. Set.
Now again, running right, it is Chilton. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Steelers' 18-yard line.
18, 70 Timberwolves.
On second down, Richardson. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And they'll mark him out at the 8, but it is enough to set up first and goal.
And the Seahawks first down.
Cowboy East.
First
Cowboy
and
East.
goal at the 8-yard line.
Up the middle, here is Chilton. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up
Hold
second
the ready.
Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
It's third and
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
So the last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
70 Lions. 70 Lions.
In motion comes Thomas.
Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. Open man is Thornton. He's got it. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. 4th down and goal. Throwing, Richardson. And that is caught. On 4th and goal, they've got it. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Seattle. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half. Extra point by Little is good. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Okay.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 11.
On play action, Richardson. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
We'll go play action. It's Richardson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. In motion, that's Thornton.
19 Lion. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come. As 4th down is looming.
Here we go. 19 Tigers. Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos.
In motion comes Thomas.
Ready.
They'll go. Richardson going up top. That's incomplete. Daring Hall of 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Hey, 22. We go set. White. Lady.
On 1st down, it's Stafford. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
21. 0.
Whistles look like the right side got an early jump there. Let's check the flag. Now it is first and goal.
Right, 22.
They'll run with Algier. And he's in! Tyler Algier. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Stafford has his guys set. They'll try to add 2 more after the touchdown.
The Steelers
They'll look to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Ready, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 11, Panther 11. Riggs,
In motion,
Riggs.
that's Thornton.
Get up.
On first down, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. Buffalo 18. Ready, right?
Here's Richardson. That's into the hands of Thornton. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off, but not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
18, Pioneer. Let's go.
Richardson to throw here on first and 10. Going for it all. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Ready. Ready, hot.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Etienne. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 35 yards. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And taking a shot downfield for Kelsey. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 33 yards.
Steelers, first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.